Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dahlia and today I'm going to be filming a video of all my favorite products of 2017. Most of these products are makeup, so let's get into the video. The first product I'm going to talk about is my Clinique foundation. This I believe retails for $34. It's called the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer 2-in-1. My shade is 0.5 Breeze. I really like this foundation because I like the applicator and it's like this. The only thing is sometimes people may argue that, it makes a lot of sense that when you take the doe foot applicator and you apply it all over your face, it does kind of contaminate the foundation that's inside because you're touching your face and then you're putting it back into the bottle. But personally, I haven't had any breakouts or problems with it, so I still like to use it. I think it is a pretty good coverage. It's 100% fragrance free and allergy tested, and it's a really natural matte finish. I've been using it for about 6 months now, and it's a very thick consistency, so you really don't need a lot. Another one of my foundations that I really like and I keep coming back to and I keep going to the drugstore to buy it is the Matte and Poreless FitMe by Maybelline. I am 115 in the shade Ivory. I really like this because even though it says matte, I don't find it very mattifying. It doesn't dry out my skin, and again, I feel like you don't need a lot to have a full coverage. It's very affordable. It goes on sale. I'm pretty sure I paid like $10 for this because it was on sale. The Clinique one, like I said, was $34, but the good thing about Clinique is sometimes when you buy their products, they come with little gift bags, and they do put some of their favorite products inside the gift bags, so that's also really nice too. Another product that I really like in 2017 is, sorry it's really dirty, it's my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I like the fact that it's pointy on one side and it has an angle on the other side so that I can get right close to my inner corner. I really like it. I think it's a good sponge. The only thing I don't like about it, I don't know if anybody has a recommendation of how to wash this, but I have trouble getting my foundation out of this. I have had the Beauty Blender in the past and I found it was a lot easier to wash that one over this one. But if you do have a good recommendation of how I can wash my beauty sponge and get a more effective, cleaner sponge, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your response. Another product that I really liked in 2017 was my Kat Von D Makeup Setting Mist. It's called the Lock-It Setting Mist. I really like the way that the mist comes out of this setting spray. It's distributed, like when you spray it, it distributes well all over your face, so I really like that. It doesn't have a weird smell. I know I've tried one in the past, I can't remember which one it was. I feel like it was a NYX one, and it had a little bit of a weird chemical smell, but this one doesn't have a weird smell. I like it. Another product that I really like in 2017 is my Buxom lip gloss. This is called the Full On Lip Polish, and I got the shade Sandy. I heard a lot of good things about these lip glosses, so I wanted to try it. I also really like when lip glosses have that tingly effect to plump your lips. I think it's because of menthol that they put in the ingredients. So I'm actually wearing it right now. It's really nice. It's just a very subtle color. I think it would look good on anybody. And I really like it. This is what the applicator looks like. It's just like a doe foot applicator. It's super nice. I love the packaging. I think it's really cute. This was, I think, $24. I'll list all the prices if I could find them down below. I'll mention all the products as well. And I also wanted to say that it's not very sticky. I've tried a lot of lip glosses that you literally put your lips together and you're struggling to put them apart and there's just nasty gloss everywhere. This one's really nice. It holds onto your lips really well without leaving it too sticky. Another product that I really like was my Maybelline concealer. I'm in the shade 10 Light. I use this as an eyeshadow primer. It goes on sale all the time. I don't know what the deal is with that, but they must sell a lot of them. I use a little bit under my eyes and I use it as a primer for my eyeshadow. Another product that I really enjoyed was the NYC eyeliner in Extreme Black. This eyeliner is super good. Again, it's inexpensive. It's a few dollars. You can buy it at the drugstore. This is what the applicator looks like. It's a brush. It's on a felt tip. So it's really thin and precise. A lot of people like to use this and a felt tip to like, it makes it easier for them to do a wing. But I found that just with this, I'm happy. It is really, really black and I love that, and it dries somewhat matte. The next product I want to talk about is I'm so excited, was the Starrr Patrick's Powder when he did a collaboration with MAC. The second I found out that he did a collaboration with MAC, I put the date in my calendar and I was like, I'm gonna buy this when it comes out. So I did. How nice is this packaging? Like, look at this. This is so pretty. Even when I'm done this powder, I'm still gonna keep it because I love the packaging. And I love him. He is so funny. I find him so inspirational. I feel like he has such a good attitude about everything. And yeah, I really support him, and I think he's very talented, so I wanted to buy his powder. And I knew that he really likes his powders, so I knew that it had to be good. He said he worked really hard on it. You get a lot of powder in here, so it's worth the $40 in my opinion. The next product I'm going to talk about is my Park Ave Princess Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer by Tarte. I needed a new bronzer because, let's be honest, my Toofaced one is almost finished. So I needed a new bronzer. I wanted to try something out, so I chose this one. It has a really nice color. I'm pretty fair, so I went with this shade. I do feel like if you don't set your face with a powder before you apply this, it looks really muddy. So I mean, some bronzers you can get away with not doing that, but this one I don't recommend you not setting your face before you use it, because it just goes on super, super patchy, and you can try to blend it out, but it won't really go away. The next product I'm going to talk about is the Becca Liquid Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. So I got this, and I got this little Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed powder. I got this little one and this one that came together at Sephora. I love getting little minis because I love testing out products, and you know what, they last a long time. I don't wear makeup every single day, so it lasts a long time for me, and I have so many other products, so I like interchanging all of them every now and then. This is so good. This gives you such a nice glow, and it's not too intense, but it's very noticeable. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so pretty. And this one is so nice to put over top or just to use by itself. But there's something about this one that, like, I've never used anything like it. I find it so beautiful, and I love the texture. It's so creamy, and you could just pat it on with your finger or use your beauty blender or beauty sponge to blend it out. The next product I'm going to be talking about is my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Party. I got this when it's your birthday at Sephora and they give you little products. It came with this, and it came with this. I'm sure a lot of you who go to Sephora had this for your birthday present. I know a lot of my friends did. I have heard no complaints whatsoever about this, the little gift set. But in particular, this blush is so pretty. It's such a light pink, and it goes on really smoothly, just like the bronzer. They're both made with Amazonian clay. The next product I want to talk about, this is the only one that's not makeup. It's the Sommeil body lotion from Lush. It smells so good. I really like this because it smells so good, and what it's supposed to do is supposed to calm you before you go to sleep. That's usually what they recommend lavender smells for. So I just take some on my fingers and I apply some on my neck and on the inside of my arms before I go to sleep. My mom bought it for me because she knew that I have a lot of trouble sleeping. So I would recommend this if you do have a lot of trouble sleeping. I really have a difficult time sleeping, so I don't know if it really works. But I will tell you that it smells really good, and if you think that scents help you get calm and go to sleep, I think this is really good, because I do think that the smell does make me feel a bit calmer and relaxed, but I wouldn't say it helps me sleep. I just got into the routine of using it because it smells amazing and it's really hydrating to the skin, so give it a try if you think it'll work for you. The next product is my favorite product. When I started watching YouTube, I became obsessed with Desi Perkins and Katy, Lush, and they came out with a collaboration with Dose of Colors with their eyeshadow palette, and I also bought the Hot Fire liquid lipstick. I was so excited. Again, I put the date that they launched the product in my calendar. I ran upstairs on my 15-minute break at work and I purchased these 2 products because they were launching that day, and I bought them. I had 2 minutes left on my break and I did it on my phone. I finally got through. I put in my credit card information and I ran back downstairs to work, and it was like the best day ever. They sold out so much of it. I think they sold out all their products. They brought them out all over again, and like so many people, I haven't heard any bad reviews about this. I have not. Like, it's amazing. The story behind this eyeshadow palette is basically they wanted to create 4 shades that you can put all over your lid. They said a lot of people have transition shades already, so they just wanted like 4 really cool eyeshadow shades. And yeah, they're really good to be applied with your finger. 2 of the shades you use a little bit of water when you apply them. I have nothing bad to say about them. I think they're really, really pretty. It wasn't that expensive and I use it all the time. It's also really cool if you're in a rush and you just put a transition shade and then you swipe it on your lid. It's super nice because it just like gives such a nice pop of color, and all 4 of them are so different. It just made like a really good variety, and I also love how they named them after their dogs. They each have 2 dogs, and they named each shade after them. And the last product I wanted to talk about is the Just Peachy Mattes palette from Too Faced. Basically, if you don't like the smell of peaches, you're not gonna like this palette, because the smell is super overwhelming. This is what it looks like on the inside. It has a really, really nice mirror. Whenever I apply these shadows, I use it like this so I can see myself at the same time. I think you can do a lot of different eyeshadow looks with this palette. Again, if you don't like the smell of peaches or you don't like really intense smells, you probably won't like this or the entire collection, because everything smells like peaches. The foundation, the blush, the eyeshadows, etc. The shadows blend out super nicely. There's not a lot of fallout. I think it's like a really nice shade range. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want to see more of my videos and get updated every time I post a video, please hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching and have a good day. Bye! Basically, if you don't like the smell of peaches, you're not gonna like this palette. Oh well. Anyway, because it just goes on super, super patchy and you can try to blend it out, but it won't really go away. I've been there, done that. It smells so good. I have a problem. It's vegan. Oh, that's nice. It's vegan. Fighting animal testing. And 1 second, let me just show you something. Because I'm such a huge fan, I kept their little cards as inspiration. Hello. Hello. They're gorgeous. I'm just saying.